Finally, like, been a while. Every 40-minute game is like being a loss that you brought in.
Yeah. I was really messing up some skirmishes this game.
Yeah, that's like the last thing we talked about, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Hey yo, Raptors start Warwick.
Wait,
You ain't
what?
making out the hood with that. You are
I
not
didn't come
making
up
the
with this, okay? The guy that hit rank 9 on EU West does it. Alright, I didn't cook it. This clear was way slower than normal. I'm not normally this bad at the clear.
What's the pros and cons to it? I guess you're 6 rush or something?
I get Tiamat by doing the Raptors Krugs. And I still have my red buff on the second Raptors, which is really nice.
Uh-huh. A Poppy Jungle? Yes, it is.
I took this fight because I saw Poppy had no items because she hadn't reset yet.
Yeah, but Asol is
Yeah.
full melee into a Conqueror champ. He has comments. Yeah, this is one of those fights where the only thing I could say is like, you ever get the inclination that this guy's gonna commit with you, you just need to backping him off. Or like,
Okay.
be careful. Like, I can't. It's nothing. Like, you played it fine. Like, you win. You're beating him. He has to flash. Just let him flash. Or if Riven goes on you, then Esol can play the game. But yeah, I mean, this is one of those ones where you have to just try to influence your teammates to play. You guys know that you can't see the camp, the grub going down anymore.
Yeah.
First two.
We
That's
can't
sad.
cheat anymore. What?
No, you
Nope,
can't
they
map hack.
patched it.
All right, yeah. I mean, what are you doing here? You just queued the freaking.
I intended on leaving and then he went in. I'm like,
I mean, he's dead. You
I couldn't make up my mind. Yeah.
Okay, like even if he walks away, he's dead. So like, it's fine what he's doing.
Yeah.
Or not. Yeah. Also, another something to keep in mind as well is like, you obviously know your mid lane is a scaling champ, and you just lost the skirmish, so you should only be bringing the boys to a fight if you have like a numbers advantage or some big reason why you can fight around mid. Because
Yeah.
otherwise, you shouldn't be fighting around this area. Or you should be reluctantly. Like, you have to calculate it because Riven's just going to keep snowballing. Alright, so how did this setup work? Beep, okay. Alright, so how are we gonna get this Riven shut down? That's the goal here. Maokai
Yeah,
move.
definitely was the goal.
Maokai move. Yeah, Maokai was looking, but not this time because you just did grubs. Wave's already dead. That wave's dead. No, this wave's dead. So you see what I'm saying with like my approach and how I see it?
Yep.
Versus what you did here. I can't think of a better way to explain it, but
The timing is all off. Yeah.
yeah, the difference in approach. Like, you're just going because like he's kind of extended, but there's no reason for him to, continue. Like, he could literally AFK farm, like as in not even touch the creeps, and you shouldn't really care. It's not a big deal. But if he loses the whole next wave, obviously, that's way different. Like, so maybe the next wave coming out, because you need to be ahead of the wave, right? Like this wave coming out, it's looking pretty juicy. The cannon wave as well. And ideally, Nick, you probably wanted to like think about how you could bring the Maokai to mid as well, because your bot's winning, right?
Yeah.
Oh wait, he didn't die here. Damn. Let's go Khalid. Okay. Wow. All right. He definitely. That's like 60 ping right there. All right. What do you think about this situation? You just want to fight. Uh, but it was a 45 fight, so people need to leave and go bot. It's really cool.
Right. How about everybody spent everything? But I didn't think the Herald was particularly risky since we had killed 2 of them. Definitely got a lot closer than I was expecting it to.
I am surprised that this worked well. I thought you were just leashing it for them, but huh. Guess he bought a lot of time here. I was trying to stop you. Alpha has no ult. I mean, this should just be a leash, to be honest. I think Karma just misplayed this really bad. I mean, if you're confident you can get it, it's fine. You just have to, as long as you're aware of your teammates' tempos, the state of the tempo, and the enemies, I would say it's quite risky.
Wouldn't you think, like, reviewing multiple games instead of just going over this after there's like been multiple under review points would be better for learning?
Say it again. Multiple games.
Yeah, like, you know how we do it. Like, I do one big mistake that like makes the game in a state that where it shouldn't be in. Like,
Hmm.
I feel like it's kind of pointless to look at this sort of gameplay compared to if you brought like 3 or 4 VODs and you like got more out of the early game sequences, which is going to happen a lot more than these sort of scenarios. Because you don't want to be playing from this point, or like,
I I think there's merit to both sides. Like, I think the value in multiple odds is you bring multiple similar situations. Uh, like, because obviously you can't play auto game twice or 3 times in one game, right? Can't play
mm,
mid game twice or 3 times. So yeah, I agree with that point. Like, it makes the learning more consistent. But I think what I get out of watching like a full game is the like your approach to the game. Like, it might be different problems, but it could be like just a one simple mindset shift or approach that can change a lot of the decision making in a whole. Even though it's like might be a mid game, early game, late game.
mm,
I
I didn't think
I
about
see
that.
value in both. Like, especially since like Nick, like I don't know how he just keeps getting these 40-minute bangers all the time, but there's a problem if there is, right? This game you're behind, so it's like probably a good thing. That means you won and you came back, right? But
Yeah.
in the other games, you just can't close out because you're really bad at closing out, basically. If I'm being honest, right? But this
Mhm.
game is the opposite. Like if you come back from this game, then you probably had made some good decisions. Oh, this is a really good trick to fight in. Jesus Christ. Start marrying it, surely. This is just a misplay of your teammates. As in, like, you not recognizing your teammates used all their juice just there.
Doubt I was even looking at my teammates at all. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
like,
awful.
yeah. Like, yeah, to the other play, uh, actually, I mean, you're not weak this game, but I mean, if you're a bruiser, you're not the main character, so you should definitely be paying attention to your teammates, like especially like Cogmo W and ASOL, right? Pretty
Mhm.
pretty key. This is really good. These weren't your pings though. Why weren't they
Oh,
your
the initial
pings?
setup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was you, but oh yeah, you can't push me, but you should be where map goes.
I was prioritizing making sure Kog'Maw wasn't going through vision, but yeah, I probably should have just ran straight there.
Yeah, so you see how the setup help you get the start of the fight.
Yeah.
Pull the drag. You can look the turning, it's 45. Yeah, I like how your team's just, he doesn't care about dragging, just kill the guy. Hmm. I think one adjustment you can make is you should stop showing your mid. If you want to push mid, your teammates have to push, not you. Then you're like relieving pressure on the map rather than like creating pressure. Like you being fogged is going to be way more scarier
Yeah.
and beneficial for your team. Like you know, because I know what you want to do, but the way you're approaching it is just making it worse. Oh, alright. Thoughts on this situation?
I think I went in a little bit too early. I also don't have ult.
Yeah, it's 3v4. You don't have ult. Um, Maokai ult was, I think, like
Wait,
when
what did
someone
Malphite just do?
Malphite just
Wait, did he
got ulted and TP'd back.
like he went?
Poppy ulted.
Okay. I got you.
I think the key takeaway in these Baron scenarios is when someone messes up, you don't need to like commit when they throw a key ability and it doesn't work. You know, like that Maokai ult's not doing anything. but you like
Yeah.
you feel the need to commit because you used a major cooldown. But like people,
Yep.
they will make mistakes too, so you don't need to. It's not be all end all, you know. Jesus, damn, it's scary. Oh, that's one way to end, or not.
Ran out of minions. I really thought we were gonna end there.
Same. Who was the range champ that stopped you guys? Had to be a range champ. I need to look
I
for
don't remember how I got
science.
stopped.
Yeah, it's karma. There we go. Has to be a range champ that stopped you guys. That's like a simple thing as well. It's like you can always end if it's a melee champ.
Yeah.
Oh, motherfucker. Again, TV back. Alright, I mean, that was just execution. I think it's good if you hit the ult. Yep.
For once, I was actually thinking about the fight while hitting the Baron instead
Yeah, that's
of
good.
like just tunnel visioning on it.
I think just to summarize, it's definitely I think the as weird as it is, like the review, I think the main point was like figuring out how to get the shutdown and your approach to it, because I think you could have approached the getting the Ruben shutdown way better and avoiding fights around mid, like clear 2v2s.
Yeah.